This is a sped up video of me decorating a pink themed lapbook. Here I'm decorating the cover. And the one postcard, all the postcards in here are from like the 1912s, 1913s. And this one with the on top here that has mainly the roses, the center of that is actually fabric with a little bit of padding beneath it. I didn't do that. That's how the postcard came. Unfortunately, I'm gluing down the postcards on the cover, so you won't be able to see what's written on the back. But within the Lapbook, I use photo corners so that you can preserve the writing on the back. This is a vintage needlepoint that I got at a thrift shop. I'm trying to use some of my die cuts. You'll find I've used a variety of adhesives on this book. Everything from hot glue to glue sticks. This is some pink glaze I'm adding to the paper just to give it a little bit more interest, texture, sheen. It's by Vicky Bouton. This is my first time really using a hot glue gun, and that glue is hot. I find the hot glue works very well on anything fabric, lace particularly. Although in the future I probably will use a clear glue rather than the white glue because the white does not dry clear. This envelope I embossed before stitching it into the Lapbook, and now I'm just using some ink to bring out the embossing. This flower, and there's 12 of them in the book, are hand-colored plates from a 1846 book entitled The Ladies Wreath. Here I'm just doing some perforation of some, probably a flower, just to give it more interest, little depth, little texture. Not really distressing the edges with the ink. I'm actually using a pink blush colored ink to form a frame around some of these cards. Again, more of my die cuts. Off on the right, that rose is a die cut. More of the hand-colored plates. Another die cut. I think I used every kind of adhesive I had, even some E6000. The adhesive that I use really just depends on how glossy the surface is of the piece I'm gluing. Or how intricate the die cut is. Here I'm using some pop-up dots on this bird to make it stand out a little bit. These are black photo corners. I didn't like the black, so I'm putting some pink glaze on them. Again, this is one of those vintage postcards, has writing on the back, so I didn't want to glue it entirely to the page. All the flips in this book are made from envelopes. I watched a video of Eva from Bohemian Crafting. She showed how she made her lapbook out of a different size envelope, but the concept is the same, no matter what size envelope you use. This is some book pages that I had covered with a napkin, decoupage napkin on top of. That's some of my washi tape paper that I made, using up all my all my washi tape collection. Just had too much of it and I had to put it to use. More perforation work. More napkin decoupaged on top of an old book page. You'll see on some of the envelopes I did stitching on the sewing machine around the edges of the envelope before I glued them into the lapbook. Here I'm using a spray adhesive off screen to attach more of these book plates and some of my decoupage napkins. You get a very good bond on glossy surfaces, which a lot of this washi tape is somewhat glossy. There you just saw me taking just a wet paintbrush to tear a napkin that I'm gluing into this insert. This is just watered down white glue that I'm spraying on the napkin. This is tissue paper. Wrapping paper. Another napkin. I used a 5-hole pamphlet stitch to attach what I'm calling this insert into the lapbook. I'll try to link to the tutorial on how to do that in the upper right-hand corner. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.